Let us welcome contestant number 6. Suresh Kumar Kalathil, the sum of life. The sum of life, Suresh Kumar Kalathil.
It was one of those routine calls to my mom. Not that I had anything of importance to convey, but the telephone line had transformed into an umbilical cord between my mom and me. God is there, honorable panel of judges, fellow Toastmasters and guests, good evening. She would speak to me about anything and everything under the sun, but finally lead me to her favorite subjects, my eating habits and my weight. Munna, somehow you should lose some weight, beta. Mom, can't you speak about something else? Munna, you remember I baked that nice little cake and left it on the table? You cut one piece, then another, and you ate the whole cake, and she laughed heartily. And all my irritation would just vanish. Because she was just trying to remain connected with me through a torrent of words, sharing her joys and her sorrows. So that day before I hung up, I asked her, Mama, but when is Lali coming? Lali? Who's Lali? Lali, Mama, our neighbor's daughter. Oh my. Someday, I'll forget my own name, and she hung up. A few days later, the telephone rang again. Hello? 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 Munna, it's me. I called because I wanted to tell you something. I've forgotten. I'll call you again. I thought I heard a sob. The sound of that sob hurt so badly as if somebody had punched me in my stomach and left me gasping for breath. A few days later, the telephone rang again. This time it was my sister. Brother, Mama has forgotten everything. She can't even stand in her own feet. Looks like it's seriously critical. I took the first flight and rushed to her bedside. She smiled at me and said, how much of weight have you put on? But she called me by her brother's name. A brother she hadn't seen in 10 years. A brother who had died 10 years ago. I was devastated. She would stare at me as I moved around the room, with eyes like pieces of glass that reflected everything it focused on but absorbed nothing. After 6 long months, my dear friends, my mom forgot how to breathe. Yes, my friends, she's succumbed to the Alzheimer's disease. They say time is the best healer, and we tried hard as months and years rolled on. Until recently, when the trauma of her suffering came right back to punch me in my stomach and left me gasping for breath. When I made a phone call and wanted to leave a voice message with my own number, I suddenly lost it. I forgot my number. I tried to calm myself down. It came back in a flash. I called again. And as I was about to leave the voice note with my number, I lost it again. And I left a wrong number. I started to panic. Are these ominous signs of the same problem? Is this the beginning of my end? These thoughts kept me restless and sleepless for few nights. I toiled and turmoiled, wondering what's all about. And then I decided just forget about it and move on. But this experience changed my paradigm. I began to ponder on the sum of life. I decided to live for the moment, to live in the moment, to do everything that I'm supposed to do, to plan as if I would live on forever, but live as if I might die too. Yes, friends, live for the moment, live in the moment. For ready or not, someday it's all going to be over. There will be no more sunrises. All that you have gathered, whether treasured or forgotten, will pass. The wealth, the fame, the temporal power will shrivel into irrelevance. It will not matter what you own or what you owe. Your grudges, your hatred will finally disappear, and so will your dreams and aspirations. Then what will matter? What will matter is not your competence, but your character. What will matter is how long you will be remembered for, by who, and for what. Yes, my dear friends. Now, I write to remember. I write lest I forget. I write to seal the wounds, to exorcise the demons of fear and anxiety. For who knows, a day may come when I will stare at the face of my son, wondering, who is he?
Number 6,